This is not Facebook. I'm trying to figure out how not to get the big old light ring in my eyeballs. How do I do that? Does anybody know? Do I have to look this way? Hi everybody, it's Janine over at Slow Happy Vintage. I have success. I've gotten through all of the jewelry lots and I am now going to separate them into themes. I think this is going to be a process video. I'm going to start separating. You can see kind of how I'm putting things together. And then at the end, I'll have a quick slideshow of the different lots that I've put together. I think I'm going to put them for sale here on YouTube first. And in the next video, I will have the name. I'm going to name the lots and I'll go into a little bit more detail. I could have put these lots together in so many different ways, but this is what I came up with. I hope you enjoy. I have different bins up here now, and this is going to be by theme. And then I have a couple of bins over here that are kind of like a miscellaneous things, and I'm not quite sure how I'm going to lot up. Okay, I'm going to pull all the romantic things out. A lot of these can go in multiple, like this could be tribal or boho, but I'm going to stick it in boho. We'll see how the lots start to shape up, and then we can readjust if one area has too much or one doesn't. Beach, ocean, we'll put this in, this could be so many different things. We'll put it in boho for now. This is tribal. Oh, this is so cute. You know, I could have a new category for ethereal or cottagecore. This would be nice, cottagecore. This is boho. I have a feeling the boho lot's going to be the largest. That's beach. This is romantic. Ooh, this is my Y2K lot. That needs to be cleaned too. Romantic, beads, beach. I'm gonna put that in. There's the clasp. I think that's an anklet, so that's probably going to be beach or celestial. Beads. It's going to be western. I'll put that in romantic for now. It's a shell, but it kind of is tribal looking. Boho. Romantic. Definitely tribal. Beads, beads. This can be western, tribal, boho, boho. So this part goes a lot faster, but I do have to kind of make some split-second decisions, and I'm not quite sure on some of these where they're going to go. Romantic. All the earrings will probably hold aside for now. Romantic. Anything with pearls. Actually, this will go in beach, though. I was going to say anything with pearls is going to go romantic, but that remains to be seen. Can do that with a beach lot. Western. Boho. Put that possibly romantic just because of the color. Boho. Beach. I could make a vintage lot too. All the pearls. Like this is a vintage piece that doesn't really go. I might actually try to sell that on its own. The rabbit fur. What do we do with rabbit fur? I'm not quite sure where the rabbit fur needs to go. Romantic. So as I'm going through these, I'm just getting a feel for what they remind me of. This is going to go into that new category, the cottagecore one. A lot of the wooden ones could go either way, tribal or boho. So I'm just kind of, this one needs to be fixed. It's more of a classic look, but it could go boho wise or tribal. I might just do a classic one too. Take the wooden things out. That's gonna be boho. Romantic. Cottage core. This will be the celestial yoga. Do I even have one for that? I don't think I do. I'll put it off to the side. Beach. I think I'm going to put that in travel. Joy. I don't know about that one. Might be able to put that in travel for now. This can go boho or tribal. Put it in boho. This will go tribal. Tribal. Romantic. 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 This is going to be celestial. Where did I put those? That is over here. This little one is cottage core. It's so cute. If you're not familiar with cottage core, fairy core, kawaii core, there's lots of little subgroups that you can look up all those words and find kind of the aesthetic for what that is online. Classic, I guess. This one I think is going to go into celestial. I'm just going to stick all the beads together. And we will pull from those if we need to add. Well, this one's more romantic than anything else, so we'll stick that one back in romance. Stick the rest in with beads. Getting down to the last bag. This is going to be romantic. What do we do with this? This is a beautiful bib necklace. For the time being, I'm going to stick it in romantic. Wood. This must be where all the wooden beads went. Romantic. Get all the pearls and sparkly things together. Well, I guess the romantic lot is getting larger than anything else. This is going to be beach, if I can get it untangled. It's wood, but it's also beach. And it's also vintage. There's lots of things that some of these will categorize into. This one, I believe, is tribal. This is going to be classic. Oh, what do we do with this? Chunky, big chunky. That would be... Could go boho, could go tribal, could go on its own. Who makes this? I think this is Express. Put off that to the side for now. I'm going to put that in tribal for now. Oh, the Etruscan piece. Ooh. Oh, Cleopatra, where do we put you? We could put you tribal, boho. I think boho. Okay, this is going to be romantic. This is going to be it's stone. It's not shell. Oh, yeah, we'll put that in beach. This is a beautiful chain. That will go in romantic. Sorry if I'm talking like in this really monotone voice. I'm just kind of running through things and giving them my gut reaction. Gut reaction to this is going to be boho. What do we have here? That is definitely romantic. That looks like a 1928, but it's not marked. This one, colorful beads, is going to be boho. Love this. This is vintage. It's vintage because of this hook classes. These hooks are not used anymore for the most part. I mean, you can probably buy hooks, but this particular hook, the way it's built, the way it's constructed, is not. It's not terribly old, but and it's not marked. That could just be in a vintage lot too. Romantic. Ooh, I'm liking the romantic stuff. This is the Celestial, classic, vintage because of the barrel clasp and the style and the beads. I don't know what to do. Look at how pretty that is, but we're going to put that in romantic. I wish I could have you guys calling out what you think where these should go. Maybe I should do a live. It would blend well with a lot of things in tribal, so I'm going to stick it in tribal for now. We've got red beads. We'll put those in beads. That has romantic elements to it, as does this because of the color, but the color also lends itself to the ocean. But I'm going to stick that in romantic. Look at that pile of romantic stuff. Very fun. What do I do with her? She's kind of like a deco girl, but I don't really have any deco things. This is a little cameo. Put that in romantic. Boho all day, or ocean, beach. I think we're low on beach things, so I'm going to stick this in beach. It's not very romantic. It's not very beach. It's not really boho. Is it classic? Is it tribal? Is it western? Ooh, I could do this in a western lot. Yes. Oh, this is signed. What is it? Napier? I think it's Napier. And I think that would go nice with like this and some red beads. Yeah, we'll put that kind of in miscellaneous. This I think we're going to put in tribal or western. We'll put it in western because western is lacking. Very cute. Okay. The Tower of Romance. This, it could go romantic, it could go tribal, it could go boho. It's just kind of it could go in any lot, so I'm going to put that in beads and we'll decide that later. This is unapologetically western, and I don't know if you remember, but it was missing a third strand here, so I went ahead and I put a kind of gold tone, it's more like a brassy tone chain on there that will match with these beads and the chain up here, and turned out to be a lovely necklace. So that's western. All right, this can go romantic or it can go with, no. I'm gonna put that in romantic for now. Really nice, the glass pearls. Oh. Sometimes I just want to keep them just to look at them, and oh, they're just so pretty. Oh, these two, oh my gosh, they're just gorgeous. But I said that, you know, I do have a lot of jewelry, so I do need to part with it. But look, you could just like pile those up. This will be, it's very tribal, but the colors lend itself to boho. Although this with some wooden beads, that would be nice tribal. That could go either way too. Tribal, I think I'm going to put that in tribal. Tribal or boho. There might be a lot of overlap with tribal and boho. I fixed this too. Remember there was one of these links that had schmutz on it, and I could not get the schmutz off, so I just took a link off of each side to make it symmetrical, and it works very nicely as a choker. Western because of the, it could go romantic too, but it's got a dream catcher and a feather, so that's typically Western. I like this one. It's not vintage. When I say it's not vintage, it's because it's got a lobster clasp, and I don't feel like this lobster clasp has been replaced. It looks original to the thing. It looks like this could have been a handmade piece because these little crimped ends are very common today. Looks like somebody had this bead and decided to make a necklace with it. It's really cute. The color lends itself to the beach lot, but this bead is so romantic, we're going to stick it in romantic. Beach. This is a vintage piece because of this old fold-over clasp. And while it is somewhat romantic, it's kind of modern in its style with the V choker. So you could go classic or romantic. I think I'm going to put it classic. These are most definitely boho. This is mother of pearl and little beads. I think that could go tribal or beach. We don't have much for beach, so I'm going to stick it in beach with the option to change it later. This could go romantic. I love those greens. Okay, would these go with it? Kinda. That's the same color. We might be able to do a color lot with this one. So we'll put all these over in the not quite sure what to do with pile. Y2K. And when I say Y2K, I'm just talking about, it's not necessarily Y2K. Y2K did have a lot of colorful bib type necklaces going on in that era. And that's why I'm calling it Y2K. It may not be that these are from Y2K. They could just be modern today, but they have that style. They have that look to them. Same with this one. This is icing, isn't it? No, this is Charming Charlie. So we'll stick that in with those. Okay, here is some behind the scenes, putting things together. This I thought went really well with those two. And then I'm going to add, this is a longer necklace. I'm going to add these earrings and the swan brooch. Add some bangles in gold and turquoise. And there we have it. There's our first romantic lot. I'm trying to keep the tones the same. This is all warm tones, so it's kind of golds and more of a warm pearl tone versus the silver and the white tone. There's a big contrast between the white pearls and the kind of champagne-y colored pearls. So I'm sticking to warm tones in this one. I have success. Yay!